on the beautiful campus of Rochester Christian University and inside of Garth Pleasant Arena. This is Warriors Volleyball on the Rochester Christian Sports Network. Stephen McDonald here saying hello everyone and welcome to our broadcast as the Rochester Christian Warriors host the Madonna Crusaders in the quarterfinals of the 2025 WHAC Volleyball Tournament. This is the third time this season that these teams will face each other. The Warriors won both prior matchups with a sweep on September 10th and a 5-set thriller on October 10th right here from Garth Pleasant Arena. What round 3 has in store, we will find out at the top of the hour. When we come back, we'll recap how both teams reached this point, and then it's the opening serve. It's the Warriors and the Crusaders. It's the 2025 WHAC Volleyball Tournament coming your way next.
It all began in 1937 on this very basketball court in Kansas City. A vision to start something different, something better. A college athletics association where competition wasn't just about the scoreboard, but about character, growth, and rising together. From that first tip-off, the NAIA has grown in size and in spirit. In the way we play, the way we lead, the way we make athletics greater than a game, and all strive to do more and be more. At the NAIA, we take the student and student athlete seriously and focus on the whole person because individual growth doesn't stop at the final buzzer. Our character-driven athletics empower student athletes to succeed in competition, in class, and in life.
I'm not just preparing for the next game. I'm preparing for what's next.
For NAIA member institutions, small doesn't mean limited. It means limitless. Our schools aren't simply the sum of their teams. They're whole communities that are founded on opportunity, strengthened by tradition, and powered by passion.
Here, we build athletic programs that build lives and legacies.
Through our 29 sports, 21 conferences, 250 member institutions, and 83,000 student athletes, the NAIA fosters a culture of competition and connection in an unstoppable intercollegiate movement where athletics push to new heights and integrity keeps us grounded.
We don't measure success in W's alone. Our greatest victory is the community we create for the student-athlete experience.
Across the NAIA, we play for the love of the game, finding strength in our teammates and gaining inspiration from our challengers.
We know excellence doesn't happen by chance. That's why we built our own playbook for success. From our common sense regulations to our innovative tools like Return on Athletics to our commitment to character development, we help schools not just compete, but thrive.
Our investment goes beyond athletics. We're investing in the future of our student athletes and our schools.
We are bigger than a game, than a record, than a championship. We are the next generation of athletes, leaders, and game changers. It's why we choose the NAIA.
This is college athletics the way it was meant to be. This is the right way to play.
Welcome back on the Rochester Christian Sports Network. Stephen McDonald here with you, counting you down to the opening serve between the Rochester Christian Warriors and the Madonna Crusaders. Again, third time this season these two teams will square off. Mentioned before the break here on our pregame coverage, we'll talk about how both these teams got to this point here in 2025, starting with the Crusaders. They started out WHAC play back on September 3rd with a loss to Lawrence Tech, then followed that up just about a week later with a loss to Rochester Christian, but that really sparked things for this team as they went on to win their next 7 straight, but then lost after that their next 3, including another loss to the Warriors. Mentioned that was that game back on October 10th right here at Garth Pleasant Arena, but they would go on again on a run, winning their next 5 WHAC contests and 7 straight overall before ending the regular season with a 3-game losing skid, all going to 5 sets. So that's how the Crusaders got here. Let's talk about how Rochester Christian got here to hosting a WHAC tournament game, also their first ever appearance in the WHAC tournament. The Warriors went 5-2 in the WHAC after the month of September concluded. They were 11-6 overall at that point. They would go 8-4 in the month of October, including a 7-game winning streak as part of that month of October. Then they'd lose to Aquinas 2 times during the month, also Cornerstone, and a loss here to Indiana Tech as well. Then to round out the regular season, they would lose to Indiana Tech less than a week ago now, back on November 7th, and then followed up the following day with a win on November 8th against Northwestern Ohio to secure the 4 seed here in the 2025 WHAC tournament. So that'll do it for us up here in the booth. We'll send it down to the floor now to public address announcer Mark Stowers.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Rochester Christian University for tonight's Wolverine Hoosier Athletic Conference Tournament quarterfinal game featuring the Crusaders from Madonna and your Rochester Christian University Warriors. As a reminder, Rochester Christian and the NAIA are committed to maintaining the true spirit of competition in athletics. We ask all players and fans to do their part by showing respect to every spectator, athlete, coach, and official involved in tonight's game. At this time, we ask you would please stand. Gentlemen, remove your hats. Join us in a word of prayer, followed by the playing of our national anthem. Let us pray. Father in heaven, we ask your blessing on the game we are about to play. Give each one of us the courage to play this game in a manner that by our words and our actions are pleasing to you. Let us enter into this competition in a spirit of sportsmanship with respect for the members of the opposing team. We ask you, Father, to bless each one of us, especially the coaches, officials, parents, and players. Keep us under the protection of your Son, Jesus Christ, and help us be aware of his presence with us in this game tonight. Amen. Please remain standing for the playing of our national anthem. And now, let's meet the starters for tonight's game. First, from Madonna, number 2, Kira Buza. Number 6, Katie Malka. Number 10, Riley Osentoski. Number 11, Olivia Wright. Number 14, Kim Donnelly. Number 25, Carly Stoll. And your libero, number 20, Alexa Forty. Head coach, Scott Bernard, and assistant, Ethan Valente. 6-foot sophomore, number 19, Olivia Everett. A 6'1" senior, number 25, Shantae Hudgens. A 6'2" junior, number 26, Kendall Zider. And your libero, a 5'4" junior, number 7, Ashley Hall. Your head coach, Miss Julian, and student manager, Audrey Torres.
There you have it. That is the word from public address announcer Mark Stowers here inside of Garth Pleasant Arena. Pre-game all wrapped up here on the broadcast and down on the floor. All that's left to do now to get this quarterfinal matchup going is to serve. Players to watch in this matchup, Kira Buza, of course, number 2 in the blue for Madonna. Had a season-high 24 kills the last time these two teams met up back on October 10th right here. Had 24 that night in that 5-set setback for the Crusaders. Also had a 21 kill performance earlier this season against Cornerstone. And on the other side for the Warriors, it's really been the two-headed monster up front between Olivia Everett and Shantae Hudgens. Two players that come in north of 200 kills on the season. They're 2 of 4 Warriors players north of 200 kills on the season. Also both tied for the team lead in total blocks at 103. The serve is away by Mackenzie Kiefer. We are underway. Roraf able to dig that out, cross corner, and off the mark by the Warriors to begin. Saw Roraf there a moment ago in the back row for Rochester Christian. Earlier this season, just a couple weeks ago now against Cornerstone, surpassed the 500 career digs mark of her career. Ball finds her here off the serve. Swing it over to Zider, who puts it to the floor. Zider, another one of those players, comes in second on the team in kills, now up to 228 with that one right there. But another one of those Warriors north of the 200 mark in that category. Also doing double duty today on a Wednesday here at Rochester Christian. Played in the women's basketball game that took place here at Garth Pleasant Arena earlier this afternoon. When Clifford comes in for the Crusaders, the sophomore from Valparaiso, Indiana. Going down low for it was Maynard. Up the middle, deflected by Everett, had some help from Geisenhaver. Now Stoll, again deflected by Geisenhaver. Horn calling for it, pushes it left side for Mancona. Horn, excellent job laying out for it, keeps it alive to Mancona. Excellent rally being put on as Horn turns and plays it once more. Kiefer wants Everett. And again, Ashley Horn, right place, right time. Can the Warriors get a hand on it? And they do. She's not going to get much credit for it on the stat sheet, but that point belongs to Ashley Horn in the effort as she gets a hug over there on the sideline from her teammates. Back to serve is Scott, who just checked in. That one a line drive heading for the sideline and out. An electric start to this match, but that was to be expected as we highlighted in the open as the Crusaders catch the Warriors off guard. Kill by Carly Stoll. Assist to Lexa Forti. Stoll and Kiefer, two setters that you can see do exactly what Stoll just did a moment ago. Stoll with that last kill a moment ago, now 95 on the season. Of course, a very talented setter as well. Has a chance to get to the 1,000 assist mark on the season tonight. But right now it's the Warriors going up a pair. Geisenhaver will serve. Turning, playing it was Booza. Tapped back over by Hudgens on the attempt by Clifford. And then Kiefer goes up with Hudgens to stifle that. First block of the night for Hudgens. That'll give her 104 now on the year. And then right down Main Street comes Katie Molka. For Molka, that's 2 early kills for her on 4 total attacks. Gives her 181 on the season. Kiefer down to her knees, keeps that ball in air for Mancona. Deflected and down. Kill for Caradonna from Stoll. For Stoll, that's assist number 3 already tonight. Geisenhaver puts it low to the floor. Just buried it right in front of Booza. Student section, the Crimson Crazies just to our left, really starting to fill in. 7-5 Warriors. That ball is not coming back off the serve by Mancona. An ace for Mancona. Has still been solid in the serving department this season, but put up some numbers a season ago. That one angling for the corner, and they do say that does catch inside the corner. Roraf comes back in for Rochester Christian. Mancona will sit. The Warriors still holding on to that 2-point lead here early. Kiefer to Hudgens. Left side now for Caradonna. To serve is Horn. Substitution for the Crusaders as Kem Donnelly comes in. Caradonna will sit. Donnelly comes in 4th on the team in digs this season. Push it left side for Zeider. Kiefer to serve, the kill for Zeider, number 2. The assist by Kiefer, number 5. And then bury it right in front of Roraf, makes it 10-8. Madalena Arriaga comes in. She'll go back to serve. Kiefer goes in herself. Crusaders able to get to it though as Everett pounds it to the line and out. Serve away again by Arriaga. It is Everett. Goes right back, and this time gets it in the lines. Couple substitutions for Rochester Christian. One of them, Rowraff, heads out. Maynard comes in. She'll serve. Stoll pops it over the top. Warriors not ready for it. Already the second time we've seen Stoll do that. She's 2 for 2. She's back on the serve. Her serve into the netting this time. Shante Hudgens and Allison Scott come in. Scott will serve. Hudgens up front, right there, center of the floor at the logo. Stoll wants Booza. Deflected on its way through by Hudgens. Right side for Geisenhaver. Kill for Geisenhaver. Mentioned as this game got underway, Kendall Zeider for the Warriors also played as that serve goes long by Scott. Zeider also played earlier this afternoon with the women's basketball team. Several members of the women's basketball team now taking their seats just off to our left, taking in the match, cheering on their teammate. Kiefer, left side from Ancona, going down for it was Forte. Kiefer to a knee. Ancona again. Stoll to the middle, rejected by Shante Hudgens. That sends Geisenhaver back to serve. It's the Warriors by 3 here, middle stages now of our first set. Shante Hudgens with Kiefer. And that'll lead to a timeout called by the Crusaders, their first of this opening set. They now trail 15-11. Blocked by Shante Hudgens, and then she did it again just there. Back to back goes Shante Hudgens. She now has 3 total blocks on the night so far, also a kill as well. That forces the timeout. We'll take it with them. Be back in 60 seconds on the Rochester Christian Sports Network. Warriors 15, Crusaders 11, opening set of this 2025 WHAC Volleyball quarterfinal, the 4-versus-5 matchup, and the third time these teams will square off this season. Out of the timeout called by the Crusaders, Shante Hudgens, third time. Had Kiefer there as well. Those two forced the timeout just a moment ago as Shante Hudgens had 2 blocks back to back. That made it 15-11. Give her another one with Kiefer. It's 16-11. Lobbed up and over that brick wall of Hudgens and Kiefer. Mancona's serve is away. Good job that time, middle of the floor by Madonna. Just powered it through that wall right in front of them. Kiefer with the backhand got it to go. For Kiefer, that's her first kill on the night. First kill to go along with 6 assists. Cam Donnelly comes back in to serve. Kiefer to Zeider. (19-14) Warriors. That ball was smoked across, but Ashley Horn once again was right there. Excellent job. Kiefer kept it alive for Roraf. Warriors have just been on every ball so far in this contest, and Ashley Horn has been a big part of that, but Madonna able to capitalize. Arriaga comes back in to serve. Set her season high in digs just a couple days ago against Aquinas. Kiefer through the middle to Everett for the kill. Another kill for Everett. That's her second. The assist for Kiefer, number 8. That gives Kiefer now 809 on the season. Comes in averaging 7.7 per set. Her best month statistically came back in the month of October. But so far in the month of November, Kiefer has really turned it up a notch. 13 assists per set in 2 matches over this past weekend to start out the month. She gets to it here. Geisenhaver kind of cut in front of the path of Ashley Horn. (20-18). Madonna inching their way back in this first set. It was a sweep the first time these two teams met back in mid-September, and then a 5-set thriller here back in mid-October, and that one is crushed to the floor, and the Crusaders get it back to within 1, leading to a timeout by the Warriors. That'll be their first of this opening set, so both sides have now burned one of their 2 timeouts to start. We'll step aside, come back for the conclusion of this opening set between the Warriors and the Crusaders next. Welcome back out of the timeout called by Rochester Christian. Both teams now with one timeout remaining here in the first set. Kiefer sets it back over to Mancona. Booza on the attack, stuffed by Geisenhaver. That'll send back in Allison Scott to serve. Had a service error earlier on this set. Better chance with it this time. And that strike is long. Got to see a lot of Allison Scott just a couple weeks ago when the Warriors welcomed in Kuiper to Garth Pleasant Arena. Coach Nash electing to utilize much of her bench that night, give the regulars a bit of a break as they had a game the next day as part of homecoming. And the Warriors, responding well after the timeout, go back up 23-19 now the score, looking to go up 1-0 on the match, and that will call a timeout for the Crusaders. That'll be their final of this first set. We'll keep it here inside of Garth Pleasant Arena. So far, looking at both sides, Kira Booza, 4 kills, along with Olivia Wright has 4 kills. Caradonna, Molka, and Stoll all have 2. Carly Stoll 11 assists as well. On the other side for Rochester Christian, Zeider has 3 kills. Geisenhaver, Mancona, and Everett all have 2. Kiefer and Hudgens have the other kills. Kiefer 9 assists in this opening set. Warriors already have 5 total blocks on the night. None yet for Madonna. The blocks have been a big difference so far, in fact, for the Warriors. Kills are 14-11 in favor of the Crusaders. But again, the blocks have been to the benefit of Rochester Christian. Out of the timeout, the Crusaders get one back on the board, bring it back to within 3. Crusaders are also +3 on Diggs. It's 16-13. Kiefer tries to turn right at the net, ran out of real estate, and it's 23-21. Booza with the kill a moment ago. That'll be her 5th already. Hudgens got it over. And again, blocked by who else but Shante Hudgens. It's 24-21. And for Hudgens, that's already her 5th total block on the night. She's had some outstanding performances this season when it comes to blocks. Maynard lays out for it. Get it over to Mancona. Kiefer gonna go right back that direction. Kiefer again for Mancona. Forte gets to it right there at the middle of the floor. And then Horn once again laying out for it. Kiefer, Hudgens, finisher! Shante Hudgens puts the capper on the first set, in which the blocks really got things going for the Warriors here in the first set. Hudgens had 5 of them. The kill, her 2nd of the night. The Warriors will take the opening set of our quarterfinal matchup, 25-21. We'll take a quick timeout while both teams prepare for the second set. This is the Rochester Christian Sports Network. Welcome back on the Rochester Christian Sports Network. Stephen McDonald here with you as the Warriors claim the opening set, 25-21. They go up 1-0 on the match. Kirabuza finished the first set with a team high and match high so far, 5 kills. Olivia Wright just behind her with 4 kills. Carly Stoll finished the first set with 12 assists, also had 2 kills to go along with it. On the other side for the Warriors, they were led by Kendall Zeider with 3 kills, while Shante Hudgens, 5 total blocks, 2 kills, and Mackenzie Kiefer had 10 assists. The winner of this game will go on to Friday and take on the winner of Aquinas and Siena Heights. That's the 1-8 matchup. Aquinas took the first set just a moment ago, 25-20, to go up 1-0 in that match. The other games going on. Cornerstone, the 2 seed, gets Defiance, the 7 seed, and Indiana Tech and Lawrence Tech is the 3-6 matchup. Second set is a go. Crusaders get on it, and that ball's not going to come back. A kill for Wright on the assist by Stoll gets the second set started. Stoll just rips it right over the net. Under it is Forte, left side for Buza. Warriors pick it up along the right side there. A couple players go down. Kiefer from the middle to Everett. Olivia Everett stands middle of the floor for Rochester Christian. Zeider and Kiefer over there on the right side. Zeider and Roraff will sit. Mancona and Maynard come in. Maynard will go back to serve. Had an assist back in the first set, also a couple digs as well. Molka and Arriaga come back in for the Crusaders. Arriaga will serve. Kiefer plays it over on her own to the line, but not in. That'll send Olivia right back in. Her kill to begin our second set was her 5th on the night. Puts her 1 behind Booza, who now has 6. Serve is away by Scott. Stoll comes over to her left, played it herself, and gets the kill. That'll be her 3rd on the night to go along with 14 assists. Kiefer over to Geisenhaver. Stoll pushes it to Booza, and Booza collects number 7. Just like that, it's 5-2 Crusaders to begin the second set. Stoll will serve. 15 assists now on the night for Stoll. Coach Nash looks on for the Warriors, trying to keep her team in this one, as that's an ace to make it 7-2. Stoll on the serve. Comes in just over 10 assists per set on the season. Had a season high 56 against Cornerstone, as Hudgens buries this one over in the corner. That'll be her 3rd. Hudgens now tied with Zeider with 3 kills to go along with those 5 total blocks. Left side try by Schreiber got returned. Stoll gonna go back through the middle. This time, believe that was Clifford. Spinning ball high above the net. Kiefer comes over, watches it go out. Geisenhaver's serve is away. Stoll gets there for it. Booza right through the middle. Geisenhaver from the right side. Shante Hudgens makes solid contact there, but way too strong that time. Booza on the serve. And that one's blocked right in the middle. A couple Crusaders were there to reject it. Looked like Schreiber was in on it. They say Molka and Paradano were there. Warriors able to get the serve back in their hands with Mancona as Maynard sits. Crusaders by 5. Warriors took set 1, 25-21. Stoll, right side, and way too strong that time by Molka. For Molka, that block a moment ago, her first of the night. Led the team this season in blocks. That'll be her 111th on the year as that ball goes all the way up in the rafters. Crusaders scramble, and not much they could do with that. Up front for the Warriors, it's Zeider, Hudgens, and Kiefer. Stoll hanging out right there in front of the net as well. On the other side for Madonna. Has Schreiber next to her. And a timeout will be called as the Warriors get it back to within 2 here, still early stages of our second set. Believe the timeout it was called by Madonna. That's their first. We'll take the quick timeout. It's the Crusaders by 2, second set from Garth Pleasant Arena on the Rochester Christian Sports Network. Out of the timeout called by the Crusaders. Warriors get it back to within 2. Mancona on the serve still. Stoll. Schreiber got it blocked by Zeider. And a pretty interesting crowd dynamic. We'll get to it in a second as the serve is away by Mancona. Stoll goes left side looking for Buza. Correction, that's Caradonna, number 5. To our right is the Madonna fans that made the short trip out to Rochester Hills. Directly below us and to our left is the Crimson Crazies of Rochester Christian. The serve goes long. Service error by Forte. Backing up for it was Stoll to the back row and to the line. Osentoski comes in and will serve her team up a couple. Roraff turns and watches it go out. So a couple service errors back to back by the Crusaders, one by Forte and one by Osentoski. And just like that, the Warriors tie it at 12. Kiefer to serve. Donnelly will come in to serve. Kiefer wants Zeider. Zeider puts it to the logo. Assist number 14 on the night for Kiefer. Kill number 6 for Zeider. Mentioned how good Kiefer's been all season as that one deflected off of her out of play on the attack by Buza. For Kiefer this season, 11 matches of at least 30 assists, 4 of those being 40 or better assists. Had 46 the last time these teams met back on October 10th. And in that game just a couple days ago on Saturday against Northwestern Ohio, the Warriors got the sweep and locked up the 4 seed. She had 44 in the win that day. Has 14 so far tonight. Booza plays it over. Kiefer gets under it here for Geisenhaver. This time she'll come this way from Ancona, and that's going to find its way to the floor. Warriors grab the lead, 15-14. Scott to serve, and that's an ace for Allison Scott. Keep in mind, the Crusaders used an early timeout in this set when they were up 10-8, and now things starting to shift the way of the Warriors. It's 17-14. They already took the opening set 25-21. Scott still on the serve, but this time too much heat. Taking a quick look in at the Aquinas and Siena Heights matchup. Aquinas up 17-9 in the second set. They took the first set 25-20. The winner of this matchup gets the winner of that matchup. Geisenhaver's serve is away. Stoll set it up for Booza, had it returned by Hudgens. We play on. Left side, down the line for the kill. Haley Mancona buries it. And a timeout called. That'll be the final timeout of the second set, called by the Crusaders, trailing 19-15. Take a quick moment to reset things while we have a chance. 60 seconds on the timeout. The kill for Mancona on the assist by Kiefer. The assist number 5 for Mancona. The assist for Kiefer, number 16 on the night. Booza has 8 kills, Olivia Wright has 5, Paige Caradonna has 4, Carly Stoll has 3 kills and 18 assists. But right now the Warriors in control on the scoreboard, looking to go up 2-0. As we make our way back out of the timeout, it'll be Geisenhaver to serve. Stoll wants left side for Booza. Good answer out of the timeout by Madonna and Kira Booza. 8 kills. Correction, that's 9 kills now on 24 total attacks for Booza. Schreiber pops it up for Forti. Mancona wants number 6, and she'll get number 6. 6th kill for Mancona. That'll be the 17th assist by Kiefer. Mancona this season, 13 matches of 8 or more kills, has 9 of those in WHAC play, and did it twice in the regular season against the Crusaders. Had 9 kills in both of those matchups with Madonna. Kiefer to Hudgens. Played over, and Zeider with the return. Schreiber puts it through the middle from the right side. First tally for Schreiber tonight on 3 total attacks. Also has a dig earlier on as well. Comes into this one 6th on the team in total attacks, does Schreiber. Booza had that deflected by Hudgens. She'll reset middle of the floor. Crusaders get it back to within 1, 20-19. That'll prompt a timeout called by the Warriors, their first. We'll step aside for a quick timeout, come back for the conclusion of our second set between the Warriors and the Crusaders on the other side. Warriors lead the match 1-0. 25-21 was the final in set 1. They lead here by the slimmest of margin now, just 20-19 in set 2. And from our viewpoint here inside of Garth Pleasant Arena, stands really starting to fill up on both sides, to our left and to our right. Men's basketball seated now just to our left. Women's basketball in attendance as well. Out of the timeout, the Warriors come right back. Also in attendance as well, want to give a shout out to former Warriors SID Hussein Murray in the house as well. Schreiber gets under this, over to Booza. Kiefer, this way for Zeider. To the net, played by Stoll. Kiefer wants to bury it in the corner. She got the corner. Kill for Kiefer is her second of the night, to go along with 18 assists. 22-19. Pop it up and over from the middle of the floor. But the Warriors get right back to it. Ashley Horn to serve. Crusaders out of timeouts here in the set. Stoll wants to set it up for Schreiber, who pounds it in the direction of Horn. Second kill for Schreiber. The assist for Stoll, number 22. Had 49 assists last time these teams met back on October 10th. Also had a 46 assist game against Lawrence Tech and 45 in a game against Indiana Tech. Kiefer down to a knee, got it to Everett. 23-20 Warriors, that one off the back line, and it's 24-20. The Warriors a chance to go up 2-0, possibly on the serve by Mackenzie Kiefer. Serve is away. Stoll had that one returned. Olivia Everett, that's Olivia Wright, my apologies, got rejected by the Warriors, and Rochester Christian will take the second set, 25-20. After they took the first set 25-21, they go up 2-0 on the night in this 2025 quarterfinal matchup, the 4 versus 5 seed. It's the Warriors and the Crusaders, set 3 coming up next. Just about ready for the third set between the Warriors and Crusaders. Warriors up 2-0 on the night, 25-21, 25-20. Looking at that other matchup, the winner of this match takes on the winner of Aquinas and Siena Heights. Saints up 2-0 in that match, 25-20 and 25-15. They're already up 3-0 in the third set. Our third set is underway as Zeider gets to it left side, puts it down for the kill. The kill for Zeider, number 8. The assist for Kiefer, number 20. Left side, Booza sprawling out for it was Kiefer. Stoll, middle of the floor this time for Mulka. Play it back to Zeider. And Booza from the logo. Geisenhaver deflected and out. Kill for Geisenhaver, this time an assist for Horn. The assist for Horn is her second of the night. Came into this one 77 assists on the year, so give her 79 now in totality. has also done really well, as we've seen tonight on digs, really all season. Her mark this year in terms of digs per set, the best of her career so far. As she gets down to it here, Zeider picks out Forte. Cross court by Buza. Schreiber. Attack error by Schreiber. As Maynard comes in, she'll serve. Buza on the go, gives it a rip. Geisenhaber comes right back. That'll be a kill for Geisenhaber, as that ball went all the way up into the rafters, actually hit one of the basketball hoops that's currently tucked up into the rafters. Buza on the serve, push it left side for Mancona. Coming all the way over right in front of her bench was Stoll. That was tipped by the Warriors, played by Everett. That ball just eats up Mackenzie Kiefer. Maynard was there as well, but just couldn't turn in time. Four-three Warriors, third set, Buza the serve. Tapped it back, did Kiefer to Everett, and Everett puts the exclamation point on. Everett's fourth kill of the night comes on the 21st assist by Kiefer. Just a flick of the wrist that time by Kiefer right at the front of the net, as Hudgens got a hand on that, had some help there from Mancona. And then Hudgens with a rip. Kill for Hudgens, assist for Kiefer. For Hudgens, that's number 4. Solid line for Shante Hudgens tonight. 4 kills, 7 total blocks. Laying out for it was Maynard. Geisenhaber with the attack over, and that one just kind of crossed up. Kira Buza took a step to her left, but just didn't get the right positioning on it. 7-4 Warriors. Played right at the net by Kiefer. That'll be another kill for Mackenzie Kiefer. That'll be her third to go along with 23 assists. That'll bring in Arriaga to serve. Maynard has to get it over and does. Stoll sets it up for Wright. Wright makes it 8-6. Mancona. Stoll pushes it this way. Kept alive by Horn for Mancona. Kiefer tried to play it off the netting. A kill for Caradonna from Stoll. For Stoll, that's number 26 in assists. Stoll has put up some solid performances this year against the Warriors. Mentioned earlier, had the 49 on October 10th against the Warriors. Also had 33 assists in the other matchup on September 10th. Currently sits at 26 tonight as Hudgens attacks from the right side. Played over by Zeider. Try to attack the near sideline and got it. That'll put Donnelly back to serve. Serve was a low one right on Carly Rorath. Ace for Donnelly, her first of the night, the third ace for the Crusaders overall. Another kill for Zeider from Kiefer. For Zeider, that's her 10th kill on the night. As Kiefer gets under it. Rorath has that one come right to her. But again, just not much that she can do with that. That ball had a lot of heat on it and actually wound up about 2 rows deep just in front of us. Serve is away by Osentoski. Zeider from the left side. We're tied at 11. Kiefer will serve for the Warriors, taking a quick peek at that Aquinas Siena Heights score. 13-10 Saints, third set. Kiefer on the serve. Zeider resides in the front row for the Warriors along with Everett and Geisenhaver. And have to give her a ton of credit today for what she's been able to do. 10 kills, 2 digs, 3 total blocks in this game. And then earlier this afternoon with the basketball team started and played 22 minutes of action. As the Warriors get a hand on that, believe that was Everett from the middle of the floor. And a timeout is going to be called by the Crusaders. That'll be their first of this third set. Warriors still have both of theirs to utilize if they so choose. But right now they're in control. 2 sets to none on the night. 25-21, 25-20. and they lead here in the third 15-11. Kirabuza has a team-high 12 kills on 34 total attacks, just doing what she's done all season long. Came into this one leading her team in kills, but also leading the WHAC as well. Paige Caradonna, 7 kills, along with Olivia Wright, 7 kills. And Carly Stoll has 4 kills of her own to go along with 29 total assists on the other side for the Warriors. Mentioned Zeider has those 10 plus 3 total blocks. Mancona has 6 kills. Geisenhaver and Everett with 5 apiece, while Shante Hudgens 4 kills and has 7 total blocks tonight. The Warriors as a team have 10 total blocks to just 2 on the other side for the Crusaders. Out of the timeout, the serve is away by Kiefer. That's to the line, and that'll count. They say deflected on its way through by the Warriors.
Serving number 25, Carly Stoll.
So Coach Nash having a quick word with our official across the way. Receiving the message from Captain Ashley Horn. We play on, it's 15-12. Uza from the left side. Warriors were on that. Try the right side with Schreiber. Kiefer to Geisenhaver. Kept alive by Donnelly. Kiefer races up to go get it. Got it over to Zeider. Number 11 for Kendall Zeider. Stoll wants to set it in the middle for Malka. Maynard serving for the Warriors. Came into tonight 30 aces on the season. And that gets the crowd on its feet. The Warriors bench loving it. A block by Mancona and Everett makes it 18-12. But Buza with authority from the left side. Madonna does still have 1 timeout to use in this third set. Warriors still both of theirs as the serve gets away. And that sends back in Shante Hudgens. Deflected off the Warriors that time. Forty on the serve. Kiefer wants Mancona. That one up and off the scoreboard above the floor here at Garth Pleasant Arena. Horn pushes it forward. Madonna trying to come back with it. Kill for Wright from Stoll. For Wright, that's number 8. For Stoll, that's 33. Ties her output from that game on September 10th. Eisenhaver will serve. Warriors by 5, third set. Stoll got it over to Caradonna. Kiefer played it over, now races back to the right side where Hudgens is waiting. Kiefer, Horn calls for it to Mancona, but off the mark. Arriaga comes in to serve. Kiefer got it up and over on the backhand again. Saw her do that earlier in this match. That'll put Mancona on the serve. Played right at the net by Zeider. Warriors trying to reset a bit. Crusaders get it over to Caradonna for the kill. 21-17, we play on. Rorath up ahead. That attack by Hudgens was returned. Left side it goes for Zeider. Zeider with the kill. That'll be number 12 for Zeider, number 27 on the assist for Kiefer. She'll hunt for number 28 as she got it over to Everett. Buza with the attack. Coming all the way over for it was Stoll. Kiefer to Zeider. Buza one more time for the kill. Buza this season has had some of her better performances against the Warriors, but right now needs some help from her teammates. 22-18 to the floor to make it 23-18, and the Warriors need just 2 more to advance to Friday night. Aquinas will await them. They took down Siena Heights 3-0. 25-18 was the final in the third. Buza blocked by Geisenhaver. 24-18. The Warriors need 1 in their first ever appearance in the WHAC tournament. Deflected and out. Everett was there along with Zeider on the left side. So the Warriors know if they can get this last point, who they'll be facing on Friday. But they got to get that last tally, and there it is. The attack goes long, and the Warriors move on. 25-19 is your final in set 3. The final stats in this one before we sign off from this quarterfinal matchup. Kira Buza finishes the night 15 kills on 43 total attacks. Also had 10 digs as well. Paige Caradonna, 8 kills. Olivia Wright, 8 kills. And for Carly Stoll, 4 kills and 36 assists on the night, but it was not enough. The Warriors get it done in their first ever appearance in the WHAC tournament. Kendall Zeider leads the way with 12 kills, also had 2 digs and 3 total blocks. Olivia Everett, 7 kills, 4 digs, and 5 total blocks. Geisenhaver finishes with 6 kills, 8 digs, and 2 total blocks. Mackenzie Kiefer, huge performance, 4 kills, 28 assists, 7 digs, and 3 total blocks. Shante Hudgens did what she does, 4 kills, also had 7 total blocks in the win. So for SID Andrew Ripke, my name's Stephen MacDonald saying so long from Garth Pleasant Arena, where your final score one final time in this quarterfinal matchup is the Warriors 3 and the Crusaders 0. The Warriors will now head to the semifinals on Friday to take on the Aquinas Saints. But for all of us here on the Rochester Christian Sports Network, the final score one final time, the Warriors 3, Crusaders 0. This has been a presentation of the Rochester Christian Sports Network. Good night, everyone.